Hey guys, welcome to Bartlow's Barbecue, and today we are giving a review of this Inkbird Smart Wi-Fi Barbecue Thermometer. It's the BBQ 14 model. Appreciate them sending this to me to give a review. We're going to pull this thing out of the box. It comes in two pieces. Really nice packaging right there. That aside, here's kind of what it looks like here. It's magnetic, so it can stick to any surfaces. Let's see if we can test it right here. Yep, right there, it works. Comes with 4 probes and little USB-C charger. Has a warranty card, which is nice, a 1-year warranty. Spread these out as we put this together, but the first step is to power on. Use this orange button here, and it lights up that LCD screen there. Lights up orange, which is nice. It has 4 little squares to monitor 4 different parts of your cook, especially if you got multiple meats on your cooker or your smoker or your grill. And so what they recommend is to sync this up with your phone, and it works with Android or iPhone, and you need to connect it to your Wi-Fi. So I did this and gave it a test last night, and I'll show you on the screen the different steps to connect to your Wi-Fi. But essentially, you want to be close to your router. You're going to download the Smart Barbecue app with Inkbird. Go to the App Store, and that will come on the screen. You download that, and then you want to just follow this step-by-step process that they recommend. And it kind of shows up 4 screens of different statuses of your Wi-Fi on their app, and you just check which one that you are seeing on your phone and your device. Most often it's going to be that first box that's just flashing, and you're going to click that, and it's going to continue to take you through a step-by-step process to connect to your Wi-Fi and ultimately sync the Inkbird from here to your phone device, obviously utilizing your router. So it's a pretty easy step, but make sure you're connecting to your router first, and before you try to sync it immediately, because it won't do it obviously without that, because this is a Wi-Fi thermometer. So that's the first step, and now we're gonna kind of untangle these. I'll do the rest of these off camera and get these plugged in and show you what it looks like on the back of this thermometer. And then we are going to be testing this on a long cook, because I want to know how long does this last. They say it has a 26-hour battery life, which obviously you're probably not going to be cooking for the average Joe that long, but that's pretty great to know that you know it's going to have a long battery life. Or if you want to go on a low and slow cook, this should do just fine, but we're going to put it to the test and give you my honest review how it works. I'm going to be smoking a pork butt today, and I won't be showing you the whole process. You can watch other videos if that's something you're interested in, but I'm going to mainly just be testing out how this works on a low and slow cook. According to the instructions, you don't want to exceed 300 degrees on a long cook, but that's just fine, because we're going to be hitting that 225 to max 250 on that pork butt. So we're going to put it to the test, and I'm going to give you an honest review how I think it worked. And then I'll show you another Inkbird that I have and kind of compare it to this 4-probe thermometer. So let's get these plugged in, and then we'll get it on the grill and put it to the test. Alright guys, we are now going to plug in these 4 probes into the Inkbird. One thing to notice is these are color coded, same color on each end, making it really easy to track and remember what food you are cooking associated to the food and the different items that you might be cooking all at once. We're going to plug these in. You want to make sure it snaps in to place so that it reads it. And then I'm bringing it in close, and you'll notice that this has 4 different squares. I think pretty visible, always showing you the battery life as well. And so you can set this in Celsius or Fahrenheit, and I'm going to make sure I set this into the proper way to do that. And now we're going to go ahead and put this to the test on the low and slow cook on my pork butt, and you can watch some other videos on pork butt that I've done before, but we're just going to be testing out the Inkbird on low and slow because it says it can go up to no higher than 300 and the battery life is 26 hours. So let's see. Obviously we're not going to be cooking the pork butt that long, but let's see how it does, and I'll give an honest review at the very end. Alright guys, well, we have finished utilizing this Inkbird Wi-Fi thermometer on our pork butt, and so I want to give you my top 3 features that I really liked. Overall, I thought it was a great device because I've been using this Inkbird single thermometer, kind of a great little tool for about, I don't know, 3 months now, and I really like that as well. But comparing it to here, it was pretty consistent in its readings. But my top 3 features that I really liked about this particular thermometer is, the first one is Wi-Fi and LTE app connection. We had to run errands because it's a pork butt, and it took all day to cook essentially. We ran some errands. I was able to pull up my app and check out all the different temps on the different portions of the pork butt, and I wanted to test out different parts of the pork butt using 2 probes, and overall, man, I was able to have a consistent connection. And you might be asking, will it work if I'm not connected to Wi-Fi when I'm driving out? Well, what's cool about the app is it's connecting to the LTE system, and then it's syncing back to the router. So as long as your router's working at home and it's reading and connecting to this device, then you can be out and about and be traveling and whatnot, and check out the temperatures. And I was able to go, okay, man, I'm hitting the stall right now, and I just need to wait it out. So that was really cool. I would say that was number 1 feature, was the Wi-Fi and LTE app connection. Number 2 is the 4-color probes. That made it really simple to be able to label and know what part of the meat I was low or high on, or if you were cooking different types of meat on the same grill, you knew this was going to be ribs, this was pork butt or whatnot. So I thought that's number 2 feature that I really liked. And the third was battery life and heat resistant. So this thing, gosh, it started, I charged it overnight, it was at 100. By the end of a long cook from 9 a.m. to like 4 p.m. And it went down to like 88%. So battery life was solid, and heat resistant. I thought the probes did just fine. So overall, I thought I'm gonna give this an A. I thought this was a really good product. You know, you have to, I've heard different reviews that people had a little trouble getting it connected to their phone, but I've already shown you kind of how to do that. Overall, this is a solid product, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe as you're comparing different thermometers out there together, you can make a decision if this is right for you or not. So, hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Like this, you know, turn on the notification to check out all the other videos I have on barbecue if you really enjoy barbecue. And let me know what you think. If you've tested this out, I'd love to know your review as well. And from my backyard to yours, enjoy barbecue.